doodle, thinky doodle. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're diving deep today into this whole TikTok thing. Trump saying he saved it. But the thing is, the timing seems really, really off. So let's break this down. You sent over some news articles and your own notes. So it looks like we've got a lot to unpack.
Yeah, definitely a lot to dig into. So just to give everybody a little bit of background, TikTok is a social media platform. And I mean, it's known for those short videos, right?
Right.
It's super popular.
Yeah, especially like with younger audiences.
Exactly. Yeah. But also, it's been kind of caught in the middle of some political controversy, mostly because its parent company, ByteDance, is based in China.
Right. And this actually isn't the first time that TikTok has kind of been in hot water. Didn't Trump try to ban it like a while ago?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Back in 2020, during his first term, Trump actually signed an executive order to ban TikTok.
Wow.
Citing national security concerns.
I see.
So the whole idea was that the Chinese government could potentially access user data through ByteDance.
Wow. So like spying and stuff.
Well, that was the concern. Of course, this sparked a huge debate.
I bet.
I mean, people were arguing for and against the ban. There was pushback from both sides, Republicans and Democrats, and there were even some legal challenges to try to block the ban.
Wow. Okay. So fast forward to last week on January 18th, and TikTok suddenly goes offline for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Then it's suddenly back. And Trump's taking credit for it, saying he like saved TikTok.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that's got everybody confused.
Right.
Trump's inauguration isn't until today, January 20th.
Right.
How could he have done anything if he wasn't even president?
How could he have had any kind of influence over that situation? Because he wasn't president yet.
Right.
And just to make things even more complicated, Biden has said that he's not going to enforce a TikTok ban.
Okay, so maybe it was just like a technical problem?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, websites and platforms go offline. It happens. Could be server overload or some other kind of technical issue. But in this case, the timing is definitely suspicious.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Trump is claiming that he fixed it, even though he had no official power, it just raises some questions.
So what's the deal here? Why would Trump say this? You were talking about political gain earlier, but wouldn't this make people who don't like the TikTok ban mad? Is this really like a good political move for him?
It's a pretty risky strategy, no doubt. But think about it this way. If he makes himself look like the guy who saved TikTok, even if he really didn't do anything,
right,
he can appeal to a certain group of voters. Maybe he's trying to get the younger voters who use TikTok, or people who are worried about the government having too much control. It's all about creating an image of himself as this problem solver, the guy who can protect America.
So he's like making a problem, then being the hero who fixes it. It's an old trick, but it works.
It makes people feel like there's this urgent problem and then offers a solution. Makes them more likely to support the person who says they fixed it.
But isn't that like super manipulative?
Well, yeah, it raises some questions about, how politicians try to influence people.
Right.
And how they use information. I mean, it really shows why it's so important to think critically and really analyze what's going on, especially these days when news spreads so fast.
So what does all this mean for TikTok and for like social media rules in general?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Biden's position on TikTok will be super important, and it'll probably be very different from Trump's. The bigger issue is how do we balance national security with freedom of speech? And of course, the economic side of all these platforms.
Right.
It's complicated, no easy answers.
So it seems pretty likely that this whole TikTok thing going offline and then Trump saying he saved it was all like a planned political move. But what's really scary is how easily this can change what people think.
Definitely.
So we wanted to get to the bottom of this TikTok thing. Right? And I think we have. The main takeaway is that things aren't always what they seem, especially when it comes to politics. It's important to be aware of these tactics and to think for yourself. Don't just believe everything you hear.
Exactly.
Okay, so here's something to think about. how do we deal with all this information and misinformation that's out there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a problem for all of us these days.
Yeah, no doubt.
It really is.
Lots to think about.
Doodle, dinky, doo.